I'm a man who appreciates the classics in life. Kickstarter has given us so much to laugh at, so much to ridicule. It's been a while since I've seen any Kickstarter videos, so I thought I'd go ahead and browse Kickstarter myself to see what's on the market. I'll be honest, it wasn't easy. There's a lot of good Kickstarters out there, but every once in a while you come across something like this. Smart Flap, safe your privacy. Oh boy, is this going to be a good one. They're looking for $2,000. Currently, they have one backer, but no money. I don't know if that's just a default thing for Kickstarter, but I want to know who invested no money into this. It's exactly what it says it is. It's a smart flap. I don't know what makes it smart, but all this is a flap that you stick onto your camera. You can get googly eyes if you want. And what makes it smart is that you can easily open up your laptop. This guy's been going at it for ages now. I don't know if he's ever going to open up the laptop, but it's not rocket science, man. I guess it makes it a little bit more convenient. You know, you got this little flap. It works on HP, Asus, I don't know what that is, Dell, Lenovo, and Apple. Oh, who would have known? A very basic flap that you can stick onto a very basic camera works for pretty much anything. Repositionable adhesive. Restorable more and more and more times. Okay. The idea is that you can peel it off. Brilliant. I don't know how many times you can take this off. I don't know if you can even store this properly without getting dust on it. Not only a notebook, but you could also put it on your iPad. I wonder if I could put this on my phone. The unique selling point to this is the shapes and the material. So you get this black forks leather. I think that's the best part about this product because it's not a cheap material. I could see this thing, especially if you put it in your backpack or whatever, it's going to start ripping off and peeling off, bend and twist. It's not going to be too pretty on the outside. They also have oak wood. If you want to hide yourself from perverts, just get a bit of blue tack. It took me this search to find this. $6 and you get yourself a slidable cover. You don't need to peel it off if you need to put the camera on. And this just looks like a way better product. Look how cheap these are. You can even be patriotic with it. For 25 euros, 40% off the retail price, and you get yourself the number 5 flap in black forks leather. With, again, repositional adhesive. 34 euros, you get the oak wood version. For 42, you get 2 flaps and 50% off the retail price. All they've got to give are the flaps themselves and a decrease in the retail price. This is about as useless as a designer paperclip. For 129 euros, which is quite a lot of money, even in pounds, you get 62% off the retail price, which I'm not even sure is a lifetime. I think it might actually just be for this purchase. And you get 5 flaps in the oak wood. You don't even have a choice. It turns out this is an already established brand. It's called Venetica, and you can see already the kind of stuff they do. I don't have to do any editing. Thank God. Get yourself a Rocky Duck. That looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. But it's already an established brand. They obviously have a market. I would assume that they would have at least $2,000, what they're actually asking for. I've scrolled through the whole thing and I have no idea where the money's actually gonna go. I think it's just gonna go towards buying the materials for this stuff. But if you've got an established brand, then why do you need that money? That is not a lot of money if you're running a business. The Firefly's lightning vest. It's not exactly what it sounds like, but let's have a little look at their video. I'm so confused, man. All right, so my man Boris right here has come up with the bright idea, pun intended, of creating a light-up high-vis vest. It's not a bad product. It's clearly meant to be used for cyclists mostly. But the funniest thing about this whole project is the story they had behind it. And bear in mind, these guys are from Spain, so English is not their first language. Thousands of people died on the roads all over the world. Someone was riding a bicycle. Someone was going along a road. Someone had gotten out of a car. Every one of these poor people could have been rescued. They just had to be more visible on the road. Drivers of cars were not able to see them in the dark. Even the brightest of clothing are not visible in semi-darkness of the road only when the distance is really short. I don't know what's going on, man. It sounds way too deep for something that is so straightforward. But what I think they're really talking about are car accidents. Or should I say cyclist accidents? I don't know. They already exist. You got these nipple-like lights. Can look like a shaved cat. Your donations are necessary for the acceleration of the engineering for the benefits of all humanity. What the fuck? Yeah. But if you're conscious of your safety on the road, you're going to have yourself a bike light. Bike lights don't cost too much money and they serve the same purpose. Even better, in a set of bike lights, you get the front light, which is white, and you get the back light, which is red. If a car is behind you, they know that they're behind somebody because they can see a red light. You can't see a red light with this vest. The way they're showing it off is that you only wear the vest. I don't think they intend to do that. All you'll see is this glowing mass. And assuming that you're driving faster than the cyclist, if you're coming up from behind them, you may think that there's something coming towards you. And all it takes is a split second for you to freak out and do something stupid. Anyway, let's have a look at what they offer. For 10 European pesos, you can donate to our development. With your donate, we'll be able to create a lot of useful stuff. For 30 euros, you get one vest. You will receive your vest as soon as possible. And of course, you will be very thankful. You will be very thankful. For 135 euros, you can get 5 vests. You will provide all of your family with our vests. It sounds like a demand. 170 euros, you get 5 vests plus investing into our research. I would have thought that all the stuff previous would be investing into research, but for 230 euros, you get 10 vests. There's nothing else about it, really. Make all your bicycle community to wear them. There's nothing unique or original about this product. They might make it into something way better than whatever you can find on Amazon, but they've got a lot of competition to deal with, and I don't think they're going to have the funds, even after this, to compete with massive companies that are already doing the same stuff. Phrism, a pocketable laptop computer alternative.
Phrism uses high-resolution projector with DLP technology for the screen and a laser keyboard, so you can have the screen size you want. The colors are vibrant and the screen is luminous enough to be seen all day.
Jesus Christ. We've got this super futuristic portable PC. I'll be honest, it does look cool, but there's just a couple of things that don't really make sense here. First off, you got yourself a laser keyboard. They are notoriously shit.
It frequently makes mistakes and it's very sluggish in its operation. Whatever it is that they're doing here, it's working about as well as a bull trying to give birth to a baby hippo.
I've never really seen a good functioning one. I don't think they're entirely that bad. It's a cool concept and may have use somewhere. Maybe in this setting because they're trying to build in a keyboard. But laptops, which serve the same purpose, probably better, already have their own built-in keyboards. But it looks like it might be a nightmare to touch type with, because your fingers will be blocking the laser beam for everything below the key that you're touching. Secondly is this projector. I've got a few questions about this projector. Now my first question was, this is a very dimly lit room. How would it look in a well-lit room? It looks like it's not much of an issue, but if you're out in the open, you know, because this is a portable device, what are you going to project this on? You see, with a laptop, you can quite literally bring it everywhere because it has a built-in screen and it has a built-in keyboard. Yes, it might be big in comparison, but if you want to do some work anywhere on the go, you're most likely going to have a backpack or some sort of briefcase. I bring a backpack everywhere. You can already see that the screen size is very small because most people have their desks up against the wall. You'd have to really pick out the right wall just to get the best quality. Instead of just bashing on this project anymore, I wanted to see what else it offers. Okay, so I scroll down to the story section and oh boy, you got this one paragraph here and then the rest of it is the transcript. Since 2017, I've been wondering how to improve a product that we all know, the laptop. The latter tends to be big and quite heavy. Why wouldn't it be light, thin, and small enough to put in your pocket? Because it doesn't need to be light and thin to put it in your pocket. Why do you need to put it in your pocket in the first place? Just use a fucking laptop. If you really think that this is a futuristic pocketable computer, then oh boy, you're going to be sorry when you see what Mark Zuckerberg's been doing with Meta. What's seen in Meta is essentially what these guys are trying to achieve, and it looks better. Why? Because it's a larger company with a bunch of money they've collected from your data. And I think something like this is as cool as the idea is, it just doesn't make sense. And if you're going to make a Kickstarter, actually put some information in the story. Don't put the whole transcript from the video in here. This might look like a lot of money for some of you, but when you're developing tech, that is not going to get you too far. What about the production costs? How many are you going to make? What about marketing? Where's your website? I feel like I'm going a bit too deep into this product, but come on, if you're going to invent something like this, at least give it some background. For $5 Canadian, you get a thank you very much letter. For $10, you get a PDF of the Phrism logo. Not just that, you get it with an autograph. I just realized I called it Phrism as well. Sorry, why would you call it Phrism? It sounds like a disease. Oh, sorry, I can't come into work today. I've got the Phrisms. $20, you get a 2D CAD prototype plan PDF. Yeah, you're pretty much just getting a blueprint plan of what the design is, I guess. For some reason, they jumped the price up to $200, where you can get yourself a non-working prototype. This bit's confusing because for $308, you can get one of the first Phrisms ever made, or for the same price, you can get Phrism for iPhone. It's the same thing, but it's compatible with iPhone. Wait a minute. We're going to use the transcript to our advantage here because it says right here, Phrism starts at the cost of $449, but with this Kickstarter campaign, you can hold the future in your hands for only $249. Jesus Christ. That's not exactly true though, is it? For $1,500, you get yourself a working prototype. The first ever Phrism working prototype made in my garage with my 3D printer and my Alexa Press pieces. I can't talk. I guarantee they spent so much time and money on this. They've been working on this since 2017, so I feel kind of bad bashing somebody's product, but I'm pretty sure somebody at some point has pointed out the issues that I've already stated. If I was to have one of these, I would just use it as a fancy projector. I wouldn't use it for anything else. But then again, I could buy one of those for a lot cheaper. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it so I know if you guys want to see more. And if you find any Kickstarters of your own, let me know in the comments below or send me a line on Twitter. See you guys in the next one.